like that. That's
Welcome to the Rich Myers Podcast Show.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rich Myers, and welcome to the Rich Myers Podcast Show. I'm here today with Roseann, Sureda. How you doing?
great. How are you doing? Thank you so much for having me on your show. It's really a pleasure.
I'm still kicking.
Got to keep kicking. That's all we can do.
I listened to your track, "Back to My Heart." It was pretty good.
Thank you.
What influenced it?
Well, a breakup influenced it. In most country songs, that's how it goes. It's my first released country single. And I had a breakup and a heartbreak of one love of my life, and I had to let him go. So it was part of a healing process. You know, God gave me this song to really heal me and to show people. He really gave me the insight when I wrote this song, instead of focusing on the loss, to have gratitude for having such an extraordinary love. Even if it didn't work out, we experienced great love. I mean, so you have to be grateful for that, because I had never experienced such extravagant love. And so it's a breakup song, but it's not. It's really a song to show us to have gratitude for all our experiences, because it always moves us forward. I really believe that. So when I wrote these lyrics, I wanted people to take away from it, not so much the heartache, but the love that was received and expressed, and that still remains. We can have a loss, but that love still remains, that part of that life that we had. We have to just be grateful. Yes, it's sad, but I've learned so much, like the lyric says. They say it's better to have loved and lost, and the lessons learned were worth the cost. I'll find my way back to love's embrace, but it's going to be a long, long road back to my heart.
Like that old saying, if you let them go and if they come back, it was real love.
That's right. It's true. And it's a true love, and he'll always be the love of my life. And we're still really good friends, and it just wasn't a forever love, but he'll always be forever in my heart. So.
Okay. Well, let's take a listen to it.
Okay.
You came and opened up my heart. Love flowed through right from the start. This was no ordinary love. I believed you were the one, but they say it's better to have loved and lost, and the lessons learned were worth the cost. I'll find my way back to love's embrace, but it's gonna be a long, long road back to my heart. All is revealed in time. say it's better to have loved and lost, and the lessons learned were worth the cost. I'll find my way back to love's embrace, but it's gonna be a long, long road. It's gonna be a long, long road back to my heart. Well, you came, you gave, let it slip away. Your foolish pride kept getting in the way. Still, I'm grateful for it all. And they say it's better to have loved and lost, and the lessons learned were worth the cost. I'll find my way back to love's embrace, but it's gonna be a long, long road. Gonna be a long, long road. Gonna be a long, long road. It's gonna be a long, long road back to my heart.
That was a pretty good song.
Thank you very much. I'm very proud of it. Julia Last here at Colebrook Studios. I recorded it in Woodstock, New York, and she co-produced it with me. And I'm very proud of it. It's really my first real country single, so it's very different from my jazz, blues, and pop songs. So I like to give my audience, new flavors and different sides of my voice. So I'm very excited about this country journey that I'm taking. And I'm very grateful. People are responding to it. So we'll see. I'll be Nashville bound soon. And one of my fans actually said, you should really do a country song. So, and I try and listen, and I'm open to doing all different flavors. I'm a multi-genre artist. I love to co-write. I have several co-writes this year, and with different artists, jazz and blues and country and whatever else. I'm going to do my first Latin song, which I was supposed to do last year, but life gets in the way. But I'm going to finally do a song this year that is in Spanish, and I've never recorded in Spanish. So that'll be interesting.
Do you have any other songs, concerts, and what's next?
Well, I have to write 3 new country songs before I go to Nashville. Also I have a Christian song that I'll be releasing this year. And I don't have any performances lined up because of my back issue right now. I'm still recovering. And you can't, how it is in the business. You can't book a show and then don't show up. It's very bad. Unfortunately, I haven't been performing live, show-wise for a couple of years because it's been a hard couple of years. But I'm going to get back to it this summer, and I hope to be performing in Nashville this year for the songwriters things, and I'm trying to get into that. And so as soon as I'm praying that in the next month I'll be, back on my feet totally, and I can book some stuff at the end of the summer, and if not before. But, I'm working on writing. Writing is a big part of my life right now. I wanna get my music library together, and I'm hoping to get sync deals, because the It's Called Love album has a lot of great songs on it, that are syncable, and so I'm gonna focus mainly on that, but I will be performing. I can't wait to get back to performing, and, I'm all about elevating, everybody. If we help each other, we all rise, and we all have special gifts. No one has your gift, Rich. No one has mine because God's given us all different gifts, and we need to celebrate each other's gifts, and that's my heart, is always to lead with love and to encourage, hope, and, uh, and love. That's what I'm about, and I love all the artists. There's so many phenomenal indie artists out there, and, so I do my best to celebrate them and collaborate with everybody that I can, and keep on rising and learning in this business, and I find collaborations really inspire you, in ways that you would never think, and, so that's what I do,
Okay.
you know?
All right. What do you like about being a musician?
Everything, as I told you earlier, when I spent those 5 years trying to learn how to walk, I wrote a whole album flat on my back,
Wow.
totally medicated, and, but that God gave me that It's Called Love album to bring hope into my own life and to keep me while I was confined all those years, um, to move me forward because I really believe, we all know that music is universal, but it's healing, you know? Not only does it inspire and encourage, it heals. And so that inspires me. I know from firsthand that music has healed me. Other people's music, the songs that God gave me helped heal me, give me hope that I would get better, but it kept me inspired and moving forward. So it's always been music and nursing. I've been a nurse for 47 years.
Wow.
Spent in hospice and dementia specialty. My seniors are my heart. So those are my two passions in life, are nursing and music. And I'm grateful. I know it's at a later age, but age doesn't matter. That I am truly moving forward in my dreams and my musical career. And I'm inspired every day by music.
Okay. Are you from a musical family or?
Well, my father's mother was a singer, and my mother and my grandfather, they always loved music. There was always music in our house, and but I've just always had that, that gift of music, and always longing. I always knew, this is what I want to do. I want to be a singer. Of course, we all want to be a star. I got my start at the Nevele Resort up here in the Catskills, and singing with the big band there. And for 10 months, I lived there and I learned a lot in 81. And that was my first real paid job as a performer. And I'm so grateful for that experience because it really helped me in the latter years, in this business. So I'm just I'm just grateful. I love to sing. I love to bring joy, hope, to people, and I love to connect. My shows are mainly about connecting with my audiences, and that they would come away with it feeling immersed in love and joy, so and hope. So I can't wait to get back to that.
Um, If you was a CD, what would you be called?
If I was a CD?
Um,
Wow, that's that's oh, that's I would if I was a CD, I guess, uh, I have a saying that I created, "When the heart speaks, the whole world listens." And, so it would be the heart speaks. That's the best I can do. That's because that's what my music, and I believe all music, it's about people's hearts speaking, storytelling and just music speaks volumes to everybody. It's different, we are all touched by different things in life, but music just speaks volumes. And I believe that when you write about love and, you know, I want to be inspired, inspirational music, anything that speaks about life and how to keep going. We all, especially in these times, we need uplifting music, and you need to just keep going forward. And music helps you to go forward, soothes the soul, heals the soul, and it just brings us joy. We listen to a song and we can find it hard listening to my song, but, I can just, like, bop to it, and it just gives you that, inflow of goodness and happiness. So that's what I like to project, are all the good feelings, the warm fuzzies.
um, when you was performing, how do you energize the crowd?
I energize the crowd, with my energy, I believe, because, as performers, you can be the greatest performer, but if you're just standing there and you're just into what you're doing, it's not, as magnetic. But I'm a performer that I'm a people's performer because I get right out into my audience. I love to get out and I'll grab someone and dance with them if I can, depending on the stage, because not all stages allow you to go down into the audience. But I connect, I sing to my audience. I look through the whole audience and I acknowledge. And I believe that the audiences feed off your energy, and that when you're writing music, you need to write, let the audience feel your emotion, you know, and so I energize them by my energy because I just come alive when I'm on stage. That I was born to do that. I really believe that. And this is what people say to me, that I draw them in and, how good they feel in my shows. And I let them know a little bit about me. And I always end a show with an inspiring thing to no matter what you're going through, never give up hope. I don't care what you believe in. I believe in Jesus. I don't care what you believe in. Okay. But believe in something, believe in yourself, because I really believe that we can never underestimate the power of the human spirit because I've lived it. And when there's been no hope, things will always turn around. Just keep moving forward and believe, have faith.
Okay. What's the best advice you ever been given as a musician?
The best advice, there's several things, but the best advice is to be yourself. Be totally authentic and unique in yourself and believe in your gift because so many doors are going to be shut. Just keep on going. Never give up. I'm like, I'm never going to give up. I'm just going to keep on going and doing what I love. And I think that's the best advice. For me, it was the best advice because there's so much discouragement in this business. So you have to believe in your gifts and don't stay in a box. you know? It's like in anything in life. Broaden your horizons, try new things, and you'll be very surprised that like this country song. I would if you would have talked to me years ago, "Oh, I'm like a country song? No, I'm not a country artist. I'm not a country artist. Yeah, I've written a country song, but I can be anything that I wanna be." So, it's just, be open to new experiences in life, in every area of life, and, just go for it.
Where can people go and see your music videos and events?
Well, I'm on, YouTube, but you can go to my roseannsureda.com, and you can see everything that's going on there, and, right now, I'm very excited because I'm honored to be an international singer-songwriter nominee, for the International Singer-Songwriter Awards, and I'm very excited for that. That'll be coming up in August. 22nd. So all you artists out there, come on out to Atlanta and see us. It's amazing artists, and Mama Dove, Tammany Dove is a phenomenal person. She's done so much for our indie artists, and so I'm very excited for that. And you can hear my music on Spotify and Reverb Nation, all over, and YouTube. So, but my website will tell you everything. I'm also on Facebook, Sureda Music, or Roseann Sureda. I have 2 accounts,
Okay.
but my artist page is Sureda Music, and so you can follow me there. But there's big things coming this year, and I'm really excited, and I'm so blessed by all my supporters. I'm blessed by you, Rich, introduced me to your show, and supporting my music, all the DJs and podcasters, all my listeners and fans, and go to Spotify, follow me, because nowadays to get into the big festivals, it's all about numbers.
Yeah.
So I have a YouTube page, which I will be doing some videos this year because I really need to get more videos up there. But you can see that I'm a multi-genre artist. I can produce any type of show that you want, whether it's a jazz show, a 60s show, I can produce it and make it happen. So I'm grateful that I can sing many different things, and I love to rearrange songs the way that I feel them. And it resonates with my audience, and I'm very thankful for every single fan out there, and I'm looking forward to finding more fans. So, and getting out there into your towns and performing.
Well, thanks for being on the show today. I
Oh,
really enjoyed having you.
I enjoyed being on. Thank you. God bless you, Rich, and I really appreciate all your support. You stay well, and we'll be talking soon. And thank you so much. By the way, Rich, I love your music too.